I was 18 years of age. I woke up having slept on a bench in Victoria Station in London. I had no home, no job and virtually no money. I put my hand in my pocket. I had 15 pence in change. That was all the money I had. How did I get to that position? Well, the previous year I'd left my family behind to escape from a very strict church. I was a very young 18-year-old because I'd grown up in a very cocooned environment and I didn't really know that much about the big wide world out there. After I left home, I'd found myself getting mixed up with a criminal element, and I'd realised the day before that I had to escape from that too. What did I do? I didn't want to sleep rough again. So after a few minutes of thought, I decided to walk down Victoria Street to see if I could find a job in one of the bars, pubs or restaurants down there. I'd already worked behind the bar for a few months, so I knew how to pull a pint, so I thought I might be able to get a job in a pub. The first pub I walked into, quite posh. Turns out MPs went in there. They looked at me, having just slept rough on Victoria Station. When I said, "Have you got any jobs going?" they looked down their nose at me and said no. I went across the road, down a little side street, went into another pub. There was an Irishman in there. I said to him, "Excuse me, have you got any jobs going? I'm looking for a job as a barman." He said, "No, mate," he said, "but my friend round the corner, he's got a pub just down that little road over there." He said, "I think he might be looking for somebody." So I went down there, walked into the next pub, and I saw this Irishman with glasses, quite a stout gentleman, behind the bar. I said, "Excuse me, are you the landlord?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Your friend round the corner told me that you might have some jobs going." Now, John looked me up and down, because John was his name. He looked me up and down and he said, "Yes," he said, "I'll give you a job." He said, "You're looking for somewhere to live as well?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Have you got any stuff?" I said, "My stuff's in the left luggage off locker at the station." I went back to Victoria Station, picked up my few possessions from the left luggage locker, went back to the pub, and within half an hour I had a room and I had a job, and I was welcomed in to John and Pauline's family. For the next few months they looked after me, they fed me, they gave me a job, they paid me some money, made me feel human again. Now, I wonder if you're working with young people, vulnerable young people like I was at the age of 18, whose John or Pauline could you be? I'm sure you're already John or Pauline to somebody, maybe lots of somebodies. What are people going to be talking about you? What are people going to be saying about you? 45 years later, I can still remember that experience that put me back on my feet. Who can you be John and Pauline to?